Wait, sister, go, 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 yeah, go, 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 go. Yeah, fuck yeah! Wait, sister, yeah, fuck you, bitch! Like, no fucking way, guys.
Ahoy everyone, I'm KaptainKayy and I hope you enjoyed that meme. In today's video, we summarize a lot of the changes coming in the 12.4 patch. We check out the new weight management system in action, go over a bunch of new items and armors, the incredibly exciting new Interchange rework with the new light functions and dynamic interaction in the level. There are updates on Steam Audio, and 12.4 is going to be a hell of a patch. That being said, let's sail straight into it. This is what I'm so excited about, the Interchange lighting rework. So there are going to be lights that you can individually shoot out. This is going to be an extra layer of detail that's going to make Interchange feel more livable. You know, like it's an actual living place. This is so cool, man. We're going to be able to flip a switch, on goes the power. You won't be able to turn the power off for now, but maybe they'll have that come in at a later date. This is a picture of the new alarms. I didn't include the audio, but trust me, it's obnoxious. Like, reserved, but just equally obnoxious. What excites me so much is that they're not showing us everything, and there's going to be more little hidden dynamic things that you can do all over the map. And Nikita wants us to find these, so I cannot wait for patch day. The entire stamina system has been redesigned from the ground up. There are now 2 stamina bars, one for your hands and one for your legs. Confused? Okay, I'll try to break it down to the best that I understand. Melee and aiming drains the hand stamina. After your hand stamina goes out, it will drain your base stamina, or I guess your leg stamina. When your hand stamina runs out, you will have shaking hands. This was designed to allow the legs and the hands to have, basically, they feed back into each other. For example, if you break your legs and you're overweight, you will have extreme weapon sway. They described it as the drunken sailor. Boy, do I know a thing or two about that. There will be a longer time to begin sprinting if your weight is high. We know that 60 kilograms of body weight is the, over encumbered if you played Fallout or any of the Bethesda games. You will have debuffs. There are different types of debuffs that you can have. For example, if you constantly run your stamina bar low, you're going to get the fatigued effect, which is going to drain you even more. An example of some of the different debuffs were you make more noise, you have reduced jump height, your stamina drain is increased, your fall damage is increased, your movement speed is decreased. There is the fatigue debuff where energy gets decreased by 0.38 points. There is also going to be a rework of all of the skills and how they interact with the stamina system. So this is a huge change. Much like how medical animations were huge, this is a huge change to the way that the game is going to be played. No more Pastily Akimbo running around with a backpack full of shit ready to take on the day. It's going to be an adjustment for everybody, and I can't wait. Apparently, the skills are going to interact with the stamina system in ways that Nikita says we need to figure out for ourselves. I'll be trying to figure out what that is and doing my best to share it with you when I do. This is the Slava Tarzan M22 Rig. Nikita's comments were, it's a mid-level rig. So, as the plate carrier's debut, apparently this is going to be the best one. This is the ARS Arma CPC Mod.2 plate carrier. It's level 5, pretty fancy. This is the LBT 2670 Slim Field Medpack Medical Backpack. Reminds me a lot of the beta bag. Here we have the Spiritus Systems Bank Robber Chest Rig. Not really that spacious. Here we have the MSA, is it Gallet TC800 High Cut Combat Helmet with Ops Core compatibility for rails and their whole system. This one is the new red stock and pistol grip. They're going to be find only. That's cool. I appreciate that they're making some items find only. This is the ISMASH modernization system, which is going to allow you to have foregrips, lasers on an SVD. Pretty cool. It looks like we might be able to quad laser the SVD. That's going to take it to a new level of monstrosity. New grenades, the VOG 17. This is actually an improvised explosive. And there's the grenade box, of course. What's cool about these grenades is they're going to have a roughly 2-second detonation time. Toss and bang 2 seconds later. That's awesome. Here it goes. Boom. That's crazy fast. Based off this picture, I assume we'll be able to craft them in the hideout. These are a new headset, also find only on Raiders and Scab Boss Goons. Here are some bare old school 1995 Chechnya something he said. Pretty cool. This is the trade for the new level 6 80 durability LBT 60941 slick plate carrier trade. It's apparently Max Ragman. It's going to take 2 of these troopers. Nikita will update this. And you're going to have to start finding these clots, which are going to spawn in, I assume, Interchange. Currently, Nikita's working on Streets of Tarkov. They said in a couple weeks or months they'll show us the scale. It's going to be about the size of 4 reserve bases. The skill system is being reworked in terms of bonuses, levels. It will be rebalanced. The leveling process should be hard. They don't want people with max strength running around easily, but they're going to redo everything because, as you can see with the new weight mechanic system, strength is going to have to get changed so that it's actually fair moving around. They are working on new Steam audio, but they're having some issues, and they mentioned they wanted to add reverb, but it used a lot of CPU power, so they may not do that. However, Steam audio is in the works and is slated for the next patch release. We should hear more about that on the next podcast. They'll be reworking IR lasers and flashlights. And as a friendly reminder, they will not tell us when they add cultists. It will be a surprise. Speculating by the models we've seen them working on in the last podcast that I reviewed, they may be ready to go. Speculation on release date? Of course, the answer is soon. However, we should get patch notes today on the 6th or very soon, says Nikita. As far as the current state of hackers, Nikita doesn't feel there's an overflow of hackers in the game. He says that BattleEye is doing a good job at maintaining them, although some people may call BS on that. But he states it's a cat and mouse game. Like, it's always they make the hacks and then they patch them, and it's back and forth, you know? There's a whole subset of folks who live in certain regions where their life is hacking. Like, that's it. Like, that's their job. So it's constantly a battle, but Nikita feels like it's in a good place right now. In terms of servers, they've already added 100 backend servers. There are numerous players joining every week. It's still growing rapidly. They're doing their best to keep it contained. The issues are not the amount of servers, but rather the backend architecture was not designed to handle this many players, and that's what they're working on fixing. This upcoming patch, we're getting the weight redistribution system. There will be a bit of content. Apparently, Chris Vector is coming next patch. But in this patch, we will be getting the weight overweight system features. The quick heal system will not be in the patch. That's where you go to therapist for the post-raid report. But everything else that they're adding, this patch is going to be awesome. I'm really excited. That being said, folks, that is my summary. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you thought the meme was funny, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I post Escape from Tarkov content regularly. You can find me on twitch.tv/KaptainKayy most nights starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for my subscribers, I'll see you guys on the next video.